Hello, and welcome back to yet another retro channel. Today's midweek palette cleanser is going to be a little different. This is actually going to be an update video, a channel update, and a small update in some of the projects we've been working on. So we won't be actually working on any electronics today. To start with, I want to give a bit of a shout out to Adrian Black, who has been over the past week going through some pretty tough issues with YouTube and regarding his third channel that most people don't see. Um, it got shut down because, according to YouTube, he was impersonating himself. Um, YouTube's customer service for creators proved to be quite a bit lacking. He had difficulty finding an actual person to talk to rather than just a chat bot. And fortunately, the update as of yesterday was that his channel had been restored and he's back up and running. So, again, a bit of a shout out to him, a bit of a sorry you had to go through that, and I'm glad to hear everything's back up and working for you. So, Adrian, glad to see things are back. The second thing I want to talk about today is, like I said, a channel update. I don't know how many of you are YouTube creators watching this, but there are milestones that you need to hit to become a channel partner. Once you become a channel partner, you begin to get revenue from um, the ads that people see before and after your videos, during them if you put them in, which I don't think I plan to do. But you can also sell things in conjunction with your YouTube channel. Those milestones that you have to hit are within a 365-day period, and although I haven't hit them yet, I've hit some personal milestones, so I wanted to update you on that. The biggest one is that I've reached 1,000 public viewed hours. Now that's a quarter of the way to the target that you have to hit for YouTube of 4,000. You guys have done that for me in 2.5 months that I've been doing this channel, and I cannot express how grateful I am to you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to watch my videos. Um, I'm also nearly to 300 subscribers. Last I looked, I think it was 288 or 289, and that is well over a quarter of the way to the subscriber target of 1,000. I also have one video that's gone over 1,000 views. It's nearly at 11. It's, I think, maybe even over 1,100 at this point, and another one that is approaching 1,000 views. And you guys have, as I said before, been very generous with your comments and your interaction with me and your engagement with me. And again, I am greatly humbled and ridiculously grateful for what you've done for me in this short period of time. I never thought that that I'd be embraced this way. So thank you for helping me reach these milestones, and please continue to like, comment, and share the videos. Please continue to engage me in the comments. I appreciate all the advice you've given me. I appreciate the constructive criticism that you've offered. I appreciate the compliments, of course. So please keep that up. It's what keeps me going. Uh, the second thing I want to talk about, or actually, I guess the third thing I want to talk about, is this coming Sunday, April the 16th, I believe it is. The group of YouTube retro repairers that I joined a while back, that consists of Steve from 8-Bit Retro Refix, Neil from Retro4U, Lee, who is better known as Captain Commodore, and Joseph of Joseph Retrobits, and I are going to be holding a live session, a live chat. It's an opportunity for us to tell you our stories, why we do what we do, how we got into it, and it's also an opportunity for you to ask us questions, engage with us more in a more direct fashion. So take a look if you're interested, and the link, I know the link isn't in the card, but it will be in the description below this video. So please join us. We'd love to have as many people as possible. Again, to get that interaction with you, to let you have interaction with us, and to allow you to ask questions and just get to know each other better. So please feel free to join. The next thing I want to talk about is another live. I've been considering doing a live session for you guys. I'd like to work on a machine live and let you offer suggestions as to the steps that I take to do the repair, and basically have an interactive repair/learning session. First, I want to know if you guys think that's a good idea and would like to do that. If you would, please comment below and let me know what you think. The second question I have about that is, what would you want to work on? I could do one of the Repairathon videos as a live. Number 4 will be going online this weekend, and hopefully I'll finish that one in one video. I don't know yet. But I could plan on the following weekend on Saturday going live with you to work on number 5. That's one possibility. That's a situation, of course, where number 5 is an unknown quantity. I don't know if we will be able to fix it. Hopefully we will. Another possibility is that I could pre-plan one where I take a computer that's working and I make some changes to it, do a little tweaking, and basically break it so that I know what's wrong and I know what's going to be involved in fixing it, and we can go through that together and go through the basic diagnostic process, and or at least the basic diagnostic process that I use and that you will suggest, and we'll see if we can get to a resolution. So those are the two possibilities that I've thought of so far. If you can think of something else that you would like to see in a live instead of those, or if you prefer one of those, also please leave me a comment in the comments below, and we'll come to some kind of consensus as to what kind of live you want to do. Of course, if you want to do a live at all. I just would like to improve or to increase the level of interaction that I have with my viewers. So please comment and give me your ideas, thoughts, questions, and we will come to a consensus. So that is all I have on that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I do have a couple of projects that I want to update you on. I'm going to show you one of the completed Repairathon C64s. It's been fully restored at this point. So I want to give you a look at that and a look at the Nintendo Entertainment System now that I have the controllers finished. You can probably see them behind me on the desk. I'll let you see that, and that it is fully working and what it looks like once the restoration is complete. And that will be all there is to today's video. I'm sorry if you were looking forward to more repairs, but this channel update I think was kind of important, or at least it was important to me, both to give you an update on the channel itself and express again my gratitude for what you've done, and also to advertise the live that myself and the other 4 gentlemen are having on Sunday, and then to ask you about the live that I propose doing. So without any further ado, let us switch things around and take a look at the at C64 Repairathon machine number 1 in its final state. So, just in case you can't remember, I am showing now a still image of what this machine number 1 from the Repairathon looked like when we first unpacked it. It was badly yellowed. It had cable burns. So what I've done to the case is I did use a soft file to file down those cable burns to where they were, again, smooth. Now, those have left some residual marks, so you'll see that when I switch over to the live view. So this is not perfect, but the case has also been thoroughly washed. It has been through a couple of days of retrobrighting to get rid of the severe yellowing. And you'll see a significant difference when I push this away and let you see the finished product. This is what the number 1 machine looks like now. As I said, it's been retrobrighted, so it's much more its original color. If I had it open, you would see that the color on the outside very closely matches the color on the inside. This keyboard has been cleaned inside and out. The keys have been cleaned. The shell's been cleaned. I did a video on this keyboard restoration, so you can take a look at that if you want to see how I did that process. You can tell that the keycaps, the tops, they didn't completely whiten the lettering, but they did whiten quite a bit over what they were. Retrowriting isn't a perfect process. It won't solve everything, and you can't be too aggressive with these brown Commodore keys because you will end up with marbling if you do. So you can see the difference if you look at the Petsky characters on the front of the keycaps compared to the lettering on the top. That's just the best it's going to get. Here you can see some of those remaining discolorations from the cable burns that were all over this machine. This was the best I could manage with this case in the shape that it was in. Turning over, you'll see we protected the sticker. We still got the color good. This machine was missing all 4 feet, so they have been restored. The back of the case, again, there is some remaining discoloration from the cable burns, and you'll see that there is still a slight difference between the color of the bottom of the case and the top. The top had to sit in retrobright longer, so it did get a bit lighter colored, but when you look at the front, you really can't tell. Well, you tell a little bit, but basically this machine is as close to original condition as I can get it. It's not going to be pristine, it's not going to be immaculate, but it's very close. So let's go ahead and power it up. You'll notice I did, since I've worked on this machine, since I've worked on any of the machines, I have built up another little PCBWay shared projects adapter board that allows me, I can plug this into the AV port on the C64 and I get composite audio, S-video, and if I had been able to get the part, it's very difficult to get hold of this part, that would have been a 3.5 millimeter stereo audio jack. But since I've got audio coming out here, this is unnecessary, and like I said, it's a very difficult part to find. But I wanted to be able to use S-video. I haven't been able to use S-video for the output before. Now I am. So we'll plug in our video and audio, and we will, and switch over. Okay. All right. Well, that's enough for the C64 Machine 1 from the Repairathon. As I said, completely restored now, keyboard restored, case restored, and ready to go. So, hope you enjoyed that update. And now let's take a look at the Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, so here is the NES we restored, the Nintendo Entertainment System. Again, you're looking at a before shot, what this thing looked like when I got it, how filthy it was, and now, we'll go this way this time. This is what the machine looks like now. It came out very nice, very clean. Most of the yellowing that was on the front of the case has been removed. Some of it remains, so you can still see a difference between the top and the front. The rest of the case, there are still some scuff marks. I mean, this thing saw its share of abuse over the years, but came out very, very nicely considering the state that it was in. Here are two of the controllers. Now, there is a third controller, but unfortunately, it's not a decal. It's actually a plastic sticker that's on here. A lot of that is eaten away from that other controller, and it's also been, it looks like, chewed by either a child or a small dog or something. All four corners have chew marks over them, so I cleaned it up, but it's never going to be a showpiece. But these two controllers came out pretty well. This one, the case of this one was probably some of the yellowest plastic I have ever experienced in my short time doing this retro work. It was very, very, very discolored. And the Retro Bright process actually did an extremely good job of cleaning this one up. It's still not quite the same color as the original, but it's darn close considering what it looked like previously. So I can go ahead, and everything's hooked up. We can go ahead, and I showed this on the video when we did it, but I can plug in the cartridge, connect a controller up, and as you can see, we've got a working machine. I actually may need to do a little more work on this controller now that I... Well, there you go. We have a working Nintendo Entertainment System. So that's all the updates I have for you this time. And that's everything that I have to talk about. So again, if you have the time and you're interested, join our live stream Sunday. It's 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I guess it'll be 11:30 a.m. Pacific Time and 7:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time for those in the UK. The link for that is in the description below. And also, please give me your comments regarding possible live stream with me and with the repair, to do a live repair on the channel. And again, thank you for everything you've done, all the time you spent watching, all the comments you've sent me, all the likes and shares. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you get notified when new videos are released. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. If not, you know what to do there too. Share it if you want to. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.